Welcome, dear soul, to a quiet moment together with the timeless whispers of Rumi. Today, we journey through a tapestry woven with melancholy, mysticism, and tender romance, a path illuminated by both shadow and light. Let us move gently through his words, allowing the deep currents of feeling to touch us softly. He begins by inviting us into the fragile story of pain, the tale of the ailing and the ache. Imagine stepping carefully into a room filled with trembling sorrow, where every silence holds a weight. Then, this tender narrative is laid before the very one who suffers, as if showing them their own reflection in sorrow's mirror, a moment heavy with quiet understanding. The colors painted in this scene awaken the senses, the flush of a face, the pulse beneath the skin, the small vial of remedy, each detail a fragile brushstroke in the portrait of affliction. And we listen beyond the surface, hearing not just the signs but the hidden causes, those secret whispers that reach the soul, guiding us toward a deeper knowing. Yet there rises a firm voice, questioning the cures handed out as if they were healing. There is skepticism folded in those words, an urgent claim that these so-called remedies are not constructions of care but ruins wrought by ignorance and harm. Anger simmers here, sharp and unforgiving. Those who attempt to heal remain blind to the wounds within, unaware of the true nature of the pain that lives beneath the skin. Seeking refuge in the divine, the spirit shields itself from falsehoods, those inventions that distort love's sacred shape and tarnish the heart's truth. In this unveiling, pain is uncovered, but kept secret from even the highest authority, a silent courage born deep inside. His suffering is no mere imbalance of humors. It's a distinct affliction of the heart, deeper than physical ailments, as unmistakable as the smoke rising from firewood, intangible, yet undeniable. From his lament, we hear a heart's own cry, a soul mourning with raw honesty. The outward body may seem whole, but the heart remains captive, caught in an unseen cage. Love itself reveals its presence not through joy alone, but through the profound lament of a trembling heart. No illness can match the sickness of the heart, for the cause of the lover is unlike any other. Love stands apart, a sovereign mystery, a compass guiding through the eternal secrets of the divine. It matters not from whence love springs. Its essence flows endlessly and unchanging, carrying us toward that luminous center which leads us quietly onward. Though we try to tell the story of love, words fall short, like painting the wind. Approaching love, we feel a humble shyness, stripped bare before its vastness. Language offers light, but only as a tender glow on love's depth. True love, unspoken and radiant, shines beyond words, speaking through silences and fleeting glances. The pen rushes to capture love's essence, but when it reaches that sacred flame, it shatters itself, unable to contain such fierce beauty. Reason, clumsy and lost, falters like a stubborn beast trapped in mud. Love speaks its own language, endless and self-fed, like the sun illuminating itself with a brilliance that needs no proof. If you seek evidence, do not turn away from this unyielding light, even if its shadow seems faint. Love casts signs in darkness, like the sun pouring out life's light moment by moment. This presence nourishes the soul itself. Shadows might lull us into dreams, soft illusions that soothe yet deceive. But when the sun rises, it can split the moon itself, revealing cosmic truths beyond all understanding. There is no stranger in this world like Shams, whose unique and eternal light transcends time and space. A sun not bound by yesterday, but ever burning in the ether. Though one may try to capture his image, it remains but a fragile shadow of his true radiance, a breath of the unseen, a light incomparable to anything known, slipping beyond the grasp of imagination. Only flickers of this infinite blaze appear in our thoughts as we seek to hold the unholdable. When the tale of Shams al-Din arrives, it rises like the sun of the fourth heaven, reaching majestic heights beyond earthly bounds. His name itself summons the sacred, demanding reverence, stirring hearts with mysterious grace. Attempting to explain this grace becomes a dance with shadows, words chasing a mystery that pulls us deeper into awe. Feel the breath of life brush gently across your being, bringing the faint scent of Joseph's shirt, a fragrance of purity, a memory of love's sacred touch. Years spent in conversation with truth reveal fleeting happy moments, joy whispered softly through time. When such joy awakens, earth and sky smile in harmonious delight, and reason, spirit, and sight expand, ignited 100-fold by love's radiant flame. There comes a surrender so complete it feels like annihilation, a letting go that opens space for profound stillness. With all understandings complete, praise becomes beyond reckoning, overwhelmed by the vastness it cannot contain. Most words arise not from wakefulness but from slumbering minds. True awareness is rare and precious. To strive or pretend is ill-fitting. Authenticity alone walks the path with dignity. And yet, here humbly, the speaker admits that not even one vein of his being is truly awake, swept by the vastness of love's mystery. He describes the paradox of a helper without help, struggling through solitude and separation, a pain as visceral as the burning of a liver's blood. Sometimes, the soul asks for patience, to wait until another moment to speak, giving space for the storm within to calm. A voice calls out with hunger, not merely for bread, but a deep yearning that presses urgently against the limits of time, which cuts sharply like a sword. The true seeker, the Sufi, is a child of the present moment, living fully here and now. There is no room for tomorrow on this path. Awakening waits for no delay. A challenge arises, asking if you yourself are truly a man of Sufism, not merely an observer, but a participant walking the dance of love. Life's fragile nature is revealed. What we have is borrowed. An absence looms ever near. Yet sweetness lies in keeping the beloved's secret, guarding mysteries like a cherished scent best savored quietly. Listen within the tale, hear the silence between words where the story truly lives. The unspoken secret of lovers carries a sweetness unique, whispered softly through the stories of others. Amid this, courage breaks through, calling to reveal all, bare, unbound, speaking truth without fear. A plea implores openness, demanding not to be pushed away by chatter or disguise. The veil lifts, and there is readiness to face truth exposed, for there can be no peace with the idol clothed in coverings. Imagining such nakedness evokes a moment both terrifying and beautiful, where separation dissolves and only unity remains. Desire is gently admonished to seek measure, for a fragile leaf of straw cannot carry the weight of a mountain. There shines a sun from which this world itself was born. Its power is immense. Just a small spark can ignite everything, consuming all in a fiery dance that warns against sedition and bloodshed. The fire of love burns fiercely, but it must not be invited as a source of ruin. There is a quiet caution in speaking of Shams of Tabriz. His name carries such power that it is best held with reverence and care. This story, woven with endless threads, has no beginning and no end. It flows eternally through time, a river of light and shadow, a luminous mystery to be recounted fully and shared with open hearts. Let us rest here for a moment, held gently in the space between light and shadow. Whenever you feel cold, return to this quiet flame again, and find yourself within the radiant, endless dance of Rumi's love.